It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Freddie Freeman is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Leading
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Stays alive, still 2-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Garcia fields it cleanly on the first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Into the box, Jed Jerko. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's only 1 for 10. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Out stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Liner towards second. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him to second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go to Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He's hitting over .330 in the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8-ball game.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bader racing back, and that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 14 on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Every leader gets turned around.
Hey.
In now, Eric Thames. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Shaw is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
The 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
A native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
That is it. The first
There's
baseman,
a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
That's the ball.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
No strike.
Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. From the belt, the pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Shaw is over, and he puts it away for the first guy.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So digging in now, Harrison Bader. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Line drive to center field. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Timing just to the right. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. He went deep last night twice. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The second for one.
He's out.
He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Batting in, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set. Here it comes. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, number 28, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Arcia shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Now at the plate, Luke Weaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That's by him for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to third.
That's foul.
But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready now, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Next for Milwaukee,
The pitcher,
Freddie Freeman. He'll lead
Freddie
things off here in this
Freeman.
one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Number 28 waits on it. One away.
The center fielder, number 6.
With one away, a reminder that we'll have Milwaukee Brewers baseball for you here on the show as you get a look there at our upcoming telecasts over the course of the next 7 days. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second, and he's safe.
The left fielder, number 22.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the run's going to come to the score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, T-Row, they're off to a nice enough lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. So striding in, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
3.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a rhythm.
Yelich is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he's back easily. This pitch is popped up. Moustakas moving to his left. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count even. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report, as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, Giro, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And the 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Freddie Galvis will start to loosen up in the on-deck here.
Freddie Galvis.
On the season, Galvis slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A 1 pitch on its way. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lance Lynn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 31, Lance Lynn.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
The catcher,
so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for the second strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons, who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season funk. He just gave up a knock.
In now, number 28. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Molina, base runner at first with 1 out. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Luke Weaver. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down.
Got him.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In is Christian Yelich. Swings and grounds at the shield. And a glove flip for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, 0.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Eric Thames.
Counts 1-0.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Braun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Jed Jerko.
Leading off
he
for
steps
St.
in
Louis.
off a base hit in
The
his
third
last
baseman,
at-bat.
number 3.
Yeah, guys, everyone
Jed
knows he's been slumping.
Jerko.
Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
So coming to the plate, Paul DeYoung. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
No strikes.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. And he'll get in there safely.
The left fielder, number 23.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. James is there. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Now great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Inside, ball
First
1.
pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
1-1.
No offer at that one. It's a cold
1
strike.
ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And struck him out. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off a shot.
He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Riding in, Mike Moustakas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Riding into the box, Orlando Arcia is working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Close forward first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Bader.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike
Oh,
one on the
the count.
fastball, registering at 93 that time. 1-1.
Outside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense
Now
all
batting,
the way. One
the
gone.
catcher, Yadier Molina.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 28.
Into the box now, number 28. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1, 2,
please
3 go
join
the
with
Cardinals.
the traditional
Our score remains 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and
Matt Bowman
gentlemen,
gets the
your
call from the
attention,
pen to
please.
take over on the mound and
These
start
changes
the home
for St.
7.
Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 67, Matt Bowman. Now playing second base. and
Ready for
batting
another
ninth,
chance? Manny
number
Pena.
35,
He singled his last
Greg
time up.
Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball game. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Nelson
attention,
Cruz
please.
will come on to pinch
Pinch
hit
hitting for
now
the
with a
Brewers.
runner at first and nobody
Number
out.
24, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You see the average starting play at 318, 22 home runs, and 48 driven in. The 0-1 pitch.
No
Below
ball,
the zone,
2
a
strikes.
swing and a miss. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind
the
to
count,
get to
1
the
and
big
2.
leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him to second
Out.
for 1. On the
He's safe.
Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the 1.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Kane. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is up and in, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. the ground to short. Could this be two?
That's an out.
There's one. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1. Malcolm Martinez been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 32, Malcolm Martinez.
In now, Greg Garcia.
Leading off for St.
Getting
Louis.
his first plate appearance
The
here in the
second
eighth
baseman.
after entering
Greg
off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that thing.
The 0-2 home. Down the third baseline. Shaw has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ace inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top of this one. You get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Martinez, only 20 years old. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact in the big league.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys.
Number 3.
The bullpen is really sharp, and it's backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
That misses.
2
1-2.
strikes.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Ball 2.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2
balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Hit high and deep to right center. Kane is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cecil
your
on the
attention
pitch out of the
please.
bullpen in the bottom
Now
half of
pitching
the
for
8th.
St. Louis, number 27, Brett Cecil.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Yelich. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. Past history with Brett Cecil. He brings a .353 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cecil, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Jerko. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Cecil's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. He'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup. But he's staying in there, keeps his front shoulder first, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. Ozuna sprinting after it, but this will land untouched.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ready on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Well, and a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's 0 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Swing and a miss miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 9th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front, 3-1. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Josh Hader comes on from the pen,
now
hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 was offered at and missed for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
In Marcell Ozuna. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gun.
Wow,
now
what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Great swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Ball, that's okay.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out.
Center fielder,
we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Bader.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting,
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet.
That's the ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Struck him out. So he'll strand the possible time run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference. So, and a good job here tonight to close the book on this.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance Lynn gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Luke Weaver pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Finzak, and Heidi Watkey. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.